Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a Q&A. I have not done one of these in quite a while, I feel like, because I feel like nobody has questions to ask me. I don't know, for some reason I always think, oh, that's gonna be just like a really boring video. But you guys said you wanted to see a Q&A, and I actually got quite a few questions, and I'm very excited to answer them. Now, I really wanted to do this video like outside with a Brenny because, you know, that would just be so much more fun. But let me tell you, it is disgusting and hot out there right now, and I have to have the fan on for her. Otherwise it's just too hot. So like, it's fine, you know, with the fan, but the fan makes too much noise to be filming. And also my neighbors are mowing and there's just a lot going on outside. So maybe for like the last few questions we'll go outside and see Brenny. But for the majority of this video I am going to be inside. So we do have Whiskers joining us, you know, so you can still see a bunny. What are your thoughts on buying cheap rabbit stuff from sites like Temu? I feel like I've heard that before. I don't know what the website is, so I'm gonna go look it up really quick. I looked up the website. It looks a lot like Wish, which I have looked at quite a bit before. Personally, I don't think I would trust it because it's such a cheap website. Plus, I just think it's like so much more fun to shop from like the cute little Etsy shops and stuff because they put so much love into their products and they're literally just the cutest things. And I know they're high quality, they're safe for my bunny. I can really trust the person. Also, I don't think I would even feel comfortable buying from one of those websites just because I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get the product. Like, I feel like they would be very likely to just take your money. So that's my thoughts on it. Not bun related, but where do you get your clothes? Been loving the outfits lately. Thank you so much. That is such a nice compliment. I shop at like a lot of the basic teen stores. Abercrombie, Aerie, American Eagle. Trying to think where else. Some of my favorites that are like a little more expensive, I feel like, are Altered State. I get a lot of like my nicer like teaching clothes there. And then I love Dry Goods. It's a really cute clothing store. Pretty much anything that's just like really cute and girly. I don't like the cheaper stores like Forever 21. I don't really shop there, but yeah, that's where I get my clothes. But thank you very much. What camera settings do you use to take pics of Bren? Usually, like lately, I mostly take pictures on my phone. It's just an iPhone, so I don't even really edit them. If I do use my camera, I usually do it on auto settings unless I'm using my fancier lens, which is a zoom lens, and then a lot of times I will use manual settings. There's not any like particular setting I use, I just adjust it to where the lighting and the focus is working. Yeah, nothing really special. I just make sure the lighting's good mainly. Do you plan on riding Daisy? I have ridden her before, and that is the goal. I would love to ride her. Since she's not, you know, she still has training to go through, I don't want to get on her in a big open pasture, so I'm waiting for a round pen currently, and then I will be able to work with her a little more on that. But yes, eventually, that's the goal. Brenny's favorite toy is probably anything like loofah slices that are fruit flavored, or like any fruit flavored toy pretty much is her favorite. But I think loofah, I would say, probably is the top because she will eat every last bit of a loofah. Do you still do zoo pics? I don't. I deleted it a while ago. I tried a few times to like get back into posting on there, and honestly, to me, the app is very dead. I feel like it had its peak, and like right before it got super popular, it was really fun because it was a fairly small community and everyone was just friends on there. I feel like pretty much everyone on the app knew everyone, and it was really cool and really fun. The reason I really liked it over Instagram in the beginning was because it felt a lot more personal, but at this point I like Instagram a lot better. So I don't do zoo pics. I don't really intend to do it again because it's just not really fun to me. How do I find the best place for my rabbit? I'm assuming you're meaning like enclosure wise is how I'm gonna answer this, because that's it. I'm assuming what you meant. So if you're like debating indoor versus outdoor, if you can, whichever you can provide the best environment in. If you can provide a nice large space indoors and be able to give them lots of attention and the care they need and keep their enclosure clean, that's great. If you can provide a happy, enriching enclosure outside and still be able to give them plenty of attention and the proper care they need and protect them against the weather and all the things, then outside can be great as well. If you're debating where, like in your house, a super high commotion area, for example, like your kitchen or living room might be a really chaotic space depending on your family, and that might be overwhelming, especially if you have a more shy rabbit. So I would say somewhere that's a little more secluded but not completely away from people, because you still want them to be able to get that interaction. Hopefully that answers your question. The same person also asked, how do I get my bunnies to want to cuddle with me? And it just comes from trust, honestly. And also it just depends on your bunny's personality. So not all bunnies are going to like being pet even once they're used to you and comfortable with you, but a lot of them do. And the biggest thing I would say is respect their space and just work on getting them to trust you. And the more they know that you're not going to come in trying to force yourself on them, and the more they start to associate you with positive things, the more they're going to trust you. So just try to give them their space and, you know, feed them treats and just spend time around them, because the more you're around them, the more they're starting to get used to you, the more they'll trust you and want to be cuddled. Also, don't pick up your bunnies unless it's absolutely necessary, because most bunnies really don't like that, and that'll hurt their trust with you a lot more. So, only if it's necessary. Favorite place to photograph Brenny? My favorite background has been, I haven't done this in a long time, but I would bring Brenny to our table on our deck. And especially in the fall, we have a tree by our deck and it's so pretty. The colors in the background are literally gorgeous. And I really need to do that again because I just haven't done that in a while. But that would be like my favorite background. But now most of the pictures I take, I haven't really done like an actual like set up photo shoot in a while. But usually I just take pictures of her in her hutch or when she's out in her pen in the grass. If you could change one thing about Brenny, what would it be and why? I would change that she would enjoy getting her nails clipped, because it is the most difficult thing ever to clip her nails, and they grow so fast, and they are dark nails, which makes it even harder. So that's what I would change, without a doubt. Okay guys, we have a few more questions from my YouTube post, so we're going to go outside for a few minutes and answer those with Brenny. Okay. We have a few more that we're going to answer, and hopefully the mower in the background isn't too annoying. Are you going to get another bunny? I had a plan for a while. I was going to get a second bunny. I wanted to kind of do like a rehoming thing. But then life happened and it did not work out for that time. It's still not like a absolutely not, you know, it's still a possibility, but right now I don't really have the time to take care of another bunny. So there's no second bunny in my plans for the near future, but you know, one day we'll see. Did you have experience with horses before Daisy or own another before her? So I did work at a horse farm for about 3 years. I just quit last summer, I believe it was. So I got a lot of experience from that, obviously. I helped with grooming the horses, feeding them. I did some of the training and riding. So I did a lot there, so I definitely had some experience. But I have never had a horse before Daisy, so she was my first. Also, Brenny is like shedding right now, and I don't know why, because it is Hi, Daisy! It is literally the most random time to be shedding. It's like the middle of summer. I'm not really sure why we're doing this, but... What are cheaper toys that you recommend for rabbits? I would say find toys, well, first of all, packing paper and like cardboard boxes are literally like something most people just have laying around. I literally have some packing paper in here right now. Sorry to wake you up, Bren. But like Brenny loves to destroy this stuff, and it's great. It's free, you know? So that, cardboard boxes, bunnies love to tear those up. Also, I think the next video, one of the very next videos that will be going up on my channel is a shop with me video. And in that I kind of include how I shop for like the fun, nice bunny stuff without spending a ridiculous amount of money. So stay tuned for that. Where is Brenny's favorite place to sleep within her pen at night? Brenny always loves corners. So usually at night she will sleep over there in that corner, or she will sleep in that corner sometimes during the day. Which is really funny because neither of those are the enclosed corners. She has a corner back here that's like enclosed on both sides, and then she has one over there that's enclosed on the back. It's funny that she chooses the fully open corners, but those are her favorite places to sleep. Is Brenny fully litter box trained even though she isn't spayed, or does she have occasional accidents? She never pees outside of the litter box, literally ever. The only thing is she does have poops around that I have to pick up, but literally they're dry. It's very easy to pick up. It's not much of a mess. How often do you let Brenny out of her hutch? For the past like 2 weeks almost, it has been super stormy. So I just haven't had a chance when it's not raining and the weather is cool enough for her to be out. Also, I don't really let her out like in the middle of the day because that's the hottest time of day and that's when she usually sleeps anyways. So if there's a time when either in the morning or the evening it's cool enough and not raining, then that's the time when I would let her out. But I don't really have a specific like set schedule. Just kind of when it works. Are you going to create another YouTube channel for Daisy? I do not plan on it because, first of all, I already have 2 YouTube channels. I have a piano channel and I have this channel. That is enough for me alone, but also I don't want to deal with the stress of trying to figure out like horse videos to do, because right now it's enough for me just trying to figure out like how to work with Daisy and all this stuff. So I don't want that pressure on me of like trying to figure out what to post there. So I'll include her here every once in a while, but I don't have any intentions of making a channel for her. Last but not least, I would say this is probably the best question yet. Where can I find the nearest Walmart? It is about 15 minutes away. So if you want to come over, I'll take you there. We can go to Walmart. So, yeah. Alright guys, that is it for the questions. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And follow the Instagram. Excuse me. Okay. And we will see you soon with another amazing video. Bye!